The Nonchalant Trials of Sun Jin-woo, bro. I think I just watched season 1, so if this is any season 2 stuff, I'll actually be able to see new animation. But yeah, bro, this nigga's an ore farmer, bro. We know this.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst
It corrupted on Adobe
rampage
Premiere
Jackson
Pro.
and
Damn, that's tough.
Indoor and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, Lord.
we are finally back. After
I've been waiting for
experiencing
84
the worst
years.
technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight manhwa panels. But it is none other.
Manhwa
than
panels
the
would have been crazy, bro. That's
serial
Blaze.
E-rank Smurf of doom, Mr. Sung Jin-woo. So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So without further
That is crazy. If he letting people get worked, that's crazy. I forgot I ate a cookie.
Yeah, all
I'm
right,
like, what
ladies
is
and
that?
gentlemen.
And
So
a
before
coffee.
we
It's a
actually
cookie.
dive
Cookie
into
crumb.
Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jin-woo here. So, in
Uh-oh.
the world of solo
Actually.
leveling, Earth turned into a action RPG. These things called gates started opening
Oh, yeah,
up
we
in
know
the
this.
world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters
Little
had a
boy
ranking
Ron Tom.
system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above all.
Hey.
Radiance, challenge.
Bro, I don't think we'll ever make it to one above all, to be completely honest, bro. The ranking system's just dog water now, bro. And now there's just like new account levels that just, I don't know, bro. Fix the game. Apparently we got like Jeff and shoe memes, and allegedly the meme origin comes from like some telemarketer prompt AI slop that says bomb Israel. I don't know. This is what the game's becoming. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna become top 0.5% ever until they
And
fix that.
basically any other high-ass rank in any other game.
Hey,
These
bro,
niggas don't
Jeff
touch
got
grass.
shoes.
In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at
Venom.
fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B.
Oh my
C,
goodness, I ain't heard that in
D,
so long.
And E. And Jin-woo was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga was trash. He sucked! Hot ass, button buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how
Oh
you know
my
he
goodness.
really was trash. And to make it
Yes.
even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck.
Hard stuck,
So this
E-rank?
man, Jin-woo, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief
I
when
love
they
that
saw him
steel
at
pipe
raids
sound.
because they was like, oh, Jin-woo's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number 1, because that's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking javelin. She looking at this
Help
every time like,
me.
Jin-woo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma.
Yeah.
This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm
Yes.
gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jin-woo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting
Within the
jumped by all the
sacrifice
statues
was
and
good.
dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jin-woo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jin-woo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash-ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. This man JINWOO caught some bodies, and I'm not talking.
Oh yeah, this one was crazy. Cause bro literally was smurfing
bodies. He was booming niggas, and our first example of this is this bum ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our
Nah, this one was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
8 people to raid a gate, so they needed 2 fills. So they got JINWOO and this trust fund bum ass. I got all this gear for nothing. Nepo baby JINWOO. Like,
bro, yeah, that nigga sorry.
Bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to steal the ass. Like this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. This still screams daddy's money. I don't know what to tell you.
Pay to
when
win.
JINWOO met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to JINWOO, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, JINWOO picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in
GG no heals.
And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when JINWOO knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and JINWOO is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals. Because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsuk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. JINWOO and JINWOO, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they
Backdoor of
blew
doom.
up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E-rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of doom. JINWOO cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. And old trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right?
They say you need a backpack?
I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought JINWOO killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill JINWOO and we'll let you live. But JINWOO was like, nah,
I'm good off that bit, dog.
Fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
Cooked. Oh, that's the All Might one.
Okay. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did I E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew. Oh my god.
All I know is Guan is the dude from Marvel Rivals, the rep.
But it is no use. Look at he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with the swing, misses, knife to the gut, and he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so JINWOO easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell.
Why
And
you
just
say
off
that?
This man that caused 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him.
My breakout.
Speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in elo hell. Boom! Face plants this bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are worthless, bitch.
Not the LTG quote.
What do
You
do?
should.
To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please
We said your life is as meaningful as an ant. Oh my goodness.
Kill.
This man just wiped the whole team.
Yeah.
Dropped off all
Squad wipe.
6 of them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong.
See, I don't think
And ain't
I
gonna
will
lie,
watch
this
that
another
far.
motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened? JINWOO was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine
did
shit.
I?
And during
Is
this
this
raid,
season 1
they
then, yeah.
had some prisoners with them that were gonna help.
Oh,
because
yeah,
it would
yeah,
shed
yeah.
some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kong. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners. And the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit.
Man.
So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes. And
That's reasonable.
He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved
Exactly.
it.
I don't-
However,
for sure.
what was
Wait.
not deserved
Hey,
is
they
what
don't
happened to these
fucking
two.
like that.
Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
They saw old boy boom these
Cooked.
niggas. So
Yup.
guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga.
Start on
Then when JINWOO and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to
Sorry,
sneak
but the mouth
them
is-
until JINWOO stopped him at the last second. And just look at his crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your back line and kill your heel?
Oh yeah. What he DP?
You're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is JINWOO's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he
Oh,
can
yeah.
clearly whoop
Bro.
that nigga's ass.
Oh
So,
god, bro. Why he let OG get cooked like that, bro? OG is a is he a paraplegic? I don't know. I don't know if paraplegic is the right word, but he's definitely disabled, bro. Missing an arm for no reason. Maybe even a leg. And Sung JINWOO could have definitely hit him with a stop. He literally could have hit him with a wait. But he don't love you like they love you. Oh.
Hold on
nah.
there, blood. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was
Nah,
a B-rank
he
hunter,
should have told
and
OG,
Unk was a
I got
C-rank
this.
hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has 1 arm.
Oh,
And
he already had
y'all
1 arm.
say,
That's
well,
what I'm saying.
Usually, characters with 1 arm are usually strong.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
They do
Not
be though.
everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga.
But let's be real. Shanks is the off-screen aura nigga. Like, I ain't seen Shanks actually do nothing with that 1 arm. Now Sasuke, yeah, Sasuke actually be boxing niggas with one arm. Future Gohan did not cook anybody with one arm. So I think Sasuke is probably the only nigga I know with one arm that actually be smoking niggas. Everybody else with one arm is not a smoke demon. Danzo,
One arm. So
but he got a fake arm though.
why the fuck did you let him fight this?
Oh God, bro.
Why? So you could read your opponent, so you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass.
Exactly,
while
bro.
fighting
I ain't
him.
right for
But
that.
Nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna
Unk didn't deserve that.
You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jinwoo finally decided to save
Bro,
this
literally.
man. But I
Like,
don't
what?
care. Too little, too late, bro.
He's
Hit that nigga
fried.
with the Jinwoo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Taeshi Kong wasn't an idiot like the six stack. This
Yeah.
man knew off the rip. He ranked my ass.
He said,
You're
liar.
smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right?
Oh,
this
God.
fight for Jinwoo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual
Yeah,
blade
they both got
dagger build.
daggers.
So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight
It's a
is
mirror
just
match.
better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight.
They was boxing. I'm not gonna lie. They was boxing. They was boxing.
Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jinwoo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man started hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jinwoo
When you
hits
see
his
that,
blow at the
GG.
speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Taeshik was stunned. He was like, holy shit.
Hold up, wait a
was
minute.
this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed
That Halliburton
was on the
magic.
left side of bro's face because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse.
Got
for bro
lean
from
in
here.
it.
Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Taeshik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo with the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo just
GG.
took. And that man Taeshik was talking
Oh,
shit. He
hello,
was saying,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But
I'll
Jinwoo
let
just
chill on
looked
that
at
now.
bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again? The GOAT Adam Warlock? Oh, yes, yes. That's the GOAT, bro. Adam Warlock's the GOAT.
like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his back line. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So
Yes.
it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo ore farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Taeshik Kong became the seventh victim to
is that not the same thing?
cheesed by a Smurf of the Jinwoo trials.
Bro's definitely a Smurf. I'm gonna be.
Y'all right, ladies and gentlemen.
got one
Exhibit
more?
B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy ass
I didn't
dungeon
know he had
bosses.
one more.
I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed
Yeah.
Hades' three-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink
Oh,
his
this one was
hunting
fire.
shit.
I like this
And
fight.
it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Red. Motherfucker look like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jinwoo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jinwoo. Egress looked at bro and said, "Are you a real nigga or are you a
Well.
phony nigga? On God, bitch boy." So Egress speed blitzes Jinwoo.
Hey, man,
and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and Jinwoo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance
Alright.
to breathe. And by God, Jinwoo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had Ultra Instinct. But Jinwoo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's
No
armor
damage.
parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful it sent him flying again. This man Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing.
Bro,
He been
but like
fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwoo's blade could basically
barbecue
do nothing.
chicken.
These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands.
Well, this didn't make no sense.
Being a gentleman.
He said, hold up.
Oh, we throwing hands.
We could box.
I like
That's what I'm saying. This is a different type of breed.
Let's throw hands then.
When the
Bro
boss
was
decides to
already
throw
winning the
hands,
fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him.
Respect.
This man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood
What
there
the-
and
what was that?
for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room.
you know when a nigga hit you with the, bro, that was dodgeable. And niggas be like, you dodged. And nigga be like, that's what that was. One of them dodgeables.
Then
Shit do be
hawked him
dodgeable though, but I don't know
down
about that
and
one
hit
now.
this boy with the
Prob.
this man to a pope in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while Jinwoo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped
The
to a
zombie
second
scream?
phase. He started
Oh my
jumping and
goodness.
dribbling this man like a
I don't
basketball.
remember that
Look at
happening.
this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip
Like, look,
mid-punch.
bro.
Then another 2-piece combo. Then
You
he
know how
hits the
fast the nigga gotta be to do
Dragon
that?
Ball Hammer fist slam. Then
No. Do you know how fast you have to be getting hit for that to happen? For a nigga to hit you 17 times before you even like bounce? Nah, bro. He
sends him
fried.
flying with the haymaker.
Right.
And dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently
Yeah,
landed on the throne. Then this man Egress walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
so Egress uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwoo. But Jinwoo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye. Finally doing some damage
There
to
we
this
go.
man. And this is when Jinwoo just awoke that
Hey.
dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause.
Pause.
Look at this.
Hey. I was definitely about to be like, hey, CJ, I rock with you the long way, but I'm gonna need you to relax on the wordplay, buddy.
So hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog,
My
this
nigga.
insane lock-in moment by
Yeah.
Jinwoo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
Legend failed.
Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga
Yes.
beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try. But bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The JINWOO trials.
Yeah,
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. At
That's
the
it,
end
though?
of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1
Yeah.
count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will Jinwoo make the round table? Will this stat
Yes.
line get even more ridiculous?
Yes.
Spoiler. Yes.
Come on, to your hopes and dreams. Y'all don't know about that OG Westman. Tell y'all, I don't know about it, but nah, bro. Yeah, Sun Jin-woo is a criminal or a farmer. Quality over quantity. The original hood commentator. I don't know if he's the Westman Jiggy though. But yeah, shout out. He like one of the first ones, but